So for those of you that know or are not aware, Spaniards have the second longest longevity of life. Longevity, such a difficult word. Of course, there's a lot of different elements to that, but I do believe the most important one is the Spanish diet, as it's filled with vegetables, nuts, beans, and seafood. Anyways, with that being said, today I'm going to show you how to make a very typical Spanish breakfast that's not only very simple and healthy for you, but it packs a ton of great flavors. We're talking una tostada con tomate y aceite, un zumo de naranja natural, y un café con leche. And let me tell you, this is the kind of breakfast that you'll find served at so many different tapas bars, coffee shops, and hotels all over Spain, and it's the kind of dish that most Spaniards call breakfast almost every single day. Folks, we're talking easy to make, all done within minutes, and the kind of food that's gonna give you the energy to tackle on this thing we call life. This video is sponsored by Tienda.com. You know that Tienda is an online superstore focusing on selling all things Spain for your home and kitchen, and they've been around since 1996. And like I always tell you, they have the biggest selection of artisan Spanish ingredients like queso manchego, the famous jamón serrano and jamón ibérico, Marcona almonds, olives, the beautiful canned seafood from Spain, and all the spices you need to make all your favorite Spanish recipes, among so many other great ingredients. And let me tell you, when it comes to cookware, they have an amazing selection of authentic Spanish paella pans that range in size from 2 servings all the way up to 50 servings, and they even offer classic grilling systems. That way you can always perfectly cook your paella. Folks, visit Tienda.com, let them know Albert from Spain on a Fork sent you there, and make sure to use coupon code ONAFORK during checkout for 10% off your order. Alright, let's begin by getting our coffee going. I'm using a manual espresso maker like most Spaniards use at home, but you can use whatever type of coffee machine that you like. The most important things, make sure to use filtered water and some high quality coffee. You'll find a link where you can get the Spanish coffee I'm using for this recipe in the description box below. Then we'll add in some milk into a saucepan. I'm using 2% fat milk, but you can also use non-fat, full fat, or even plant-based milk. And we'll heat it with a medium heat. While the coffee and milk are heating, let's get the rest of the elements ready to put this breakfast together. Let's begin by making some freshly squeezed orange juice. I'm going to cut a couple oranges in half. And using a manual juicer, we'll juice the oranges. Of course, you can skip this step and just use store-bought orange juice. However, traditionally, when you go to a Spanish coffee shop, they always freshly squeeze your orange juice, as it makes all the difference in this breakfast. Then we'll cut a piece from a baguette. I'm going to go about 5 inches, which is 12.5 centimeters, and then slice it in half. To make the toast, you can use whatever bread you like. Just make sure it's a bread that's nice and firm. That way later it doesn't get soggy when you add the tomato mixture, and it keeps its beautiful crunchy texture. And we'll add the slices of baguette into a toaster and lightly toast them. In the meantime, I'm going to cut a couple tomatoes in half, and finally grate them into a bowl. Then we'll drizzle the grated tomatoes with a kiss of extra virgin olive oil and season with a pinch of sea salt. And we'll whisk it together until everything's well mixed. Once the slices of baguette are toasted, we're going to rub them with a clove of garlic, and you want to make sure to rub it all over the bread. Then we'll add in the tomato mixture over each slice of baguette. And we'll drizzle each one with a kiss of extra virgin olive oil. Alright, let's move back to the coffee. Once it's fully brewed, this breakfast is ready to be served. I'm going to transfer the coffee into a mug. And we'll top it off with the hot milk. And of course, you can add in some sugar into the coffee if you like. Check it out, folks. Our typical Spanish breakfast is done. Easy to make, simple ingredients, and truly such a healthy way to start your day. Let's give it a try and see how it turned out. I'm telling you, between the aromas of the coffee, that fresh orange juice, and the toasted baguette, the aromas in the Spain on 4 kitchen today are absolutely delicious. Here we go. Once again, The beauty of using nice firm bread, that way it doesn't get soggy. You know, I've had this breakfast so many times in my life. Hold on, let me chase that. Oh, freshly squeezed, nothing better. And every time I have this, it surprises me at how good it is because it's made with such simple ingredients. Folks, you saw this easy to make, simple ingredients, and it's very healthy for you. Give it a try at home and I promise you're gonna get hooked on it because it is that good. Really quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Mary B. Markovich, Michael Macaulay, Ronald Kemp, and Adalai. Again, guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego. It does not get any better than that. El desayuno típico español with my café con leche. Hasta luego.